Washington Congresswoman Cathy McMorris Rodgers, the #4 ranking Republican in the U.S. House, acknowledges a tough race. Drive around Spokane, and it's hard to miss the signs.
This election is close. This election is close all over the country.
McMorris Rodgers closely aligned with an administration and a president that draws praise from loyal supporters.
He's an unorthodox, kind of a wild cowboy, and I love him.
And protest from staunch critics. The current political climate of intense divide is coupled with historical trends that do not favor the party in power.
History would say that we would lose 24 seats on average. The majority is a 23-seat majority, so it's really close, and it only underscores how important it is that people get out and vote, that people get involved. And if they like the direction that the country is headed, if they are encouraged by the economy, by the commitment to rebuilding the military.
I believe people want change in Washington, D.C., and after 14 years, same congressional representation, I think they're ready for a new voice, an independent voice for Eastern Washington as well.
Democratic challenger Lisa Brown, most recently the former chancellor of WSU Spokane, is no stranger to politics. Like McMorris Rodgers, she has roots in the state legislature. First elected in 1992, she served around 20 years in Olympia, eventually becoming Senate Majority Leader. She's also a former economics professor, now banking on support from college students and younger voters.
Students are very interested in this election. There's a lot at stake for them. They care about the environment and net neutrality and the future student loan debt crisis.
Supporters of Brown say they're also galvanized by the issue of health care in a city where hospitals are a top employer.
I think that's the main driver, and I would hope that it would be for this election.
Her record on health care is really out of sync with the district, and that's why they felt the need to bring in the reinforcements from D.C.
Your Congresswoman Cathy
Brown referencing
McMorris.
Tuesday's VIP visit from the vice president and McMorris Rodgers' support last year of the Republican-led effort to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act.
We need health care reform. The legislation that I supported was in response to too many families, too many individual small businesses that continue to have double-digit premium increases.
Eastern Washington knows what Cathy has done for us, and I think she'll pull it out. I really do.
Like Eastern Washington, we're a diverse community. All she seems to care about is a party line.
Midterm elections are considered a referendum on the party in power, the president, and in this year's case, an electorate that seems increasingly more polarized.
It's a tough one, but nothing Trump's done is normal. He wasn't supposed to win. We don't know. Everything, God has everything in control. If it's a blue wave, I'll accept it. If it isn't, I'll accept it.
This district encompasses 10 eastern Washington counties, including Spokane, and it has quite an interesting political history. Republicans have held the 5th district since 1995, when then Democratic Speaker of the House Tom Foley lost his seat during what was a wave year for the GOP.